Okay, let's do this. This is a VR to Marine of Waves of Your Soul, although to be fair, the first one I saw was Nina's of Fox Fleur Creek, and it was hers that inspired me to actually do this tag, and the tag is Good Mood Decks. Those decks that just put you in a good mood when you use them, either because, you know, the decks are so lovely, or they're just so much fun, or they give you a special, you know, memory feel or something. Anyway, I thought I can do that. I don't have too many of those. I have a lot of decks, but not that many that I would stick in the good mood deck category. I should also warn you, I'm sucking on one of my Jakeman's throat and chest lozenges to kind of keep my throat clear, so I hope I don't end up having to cut this too much. But I hope you don't hear the sweet sort of clicking in my mouth while I'm doing this video. First up, just to get it out of the way, because you're all sick of seeing it, but my ultimate good mood deck, if I can get it out, I don't normally keep it in the bag. It normally sits out all the time. What have you done, Judy? Here we go. But I put it in the bag along with other ones that went back in boxes, just so that I could sort of transport them about for this tag. Is Morgan's Tarot. You all know it and love it or hate it when you watch my channel. I mean, what's not to love about this deck? Just makes me so happy. This has always been a good mood deck for me, and always will be. Yeah. So you've seen it. Well, if you've watched me at all, you've seen it. If you haven't watched me, shame on you. So yeah, good mood deck number one. It's just my best friend forever, hugging a deck sort of thing. All right, let's get that out of the way. What am I going to grab next? Oh, let's just go over this one. This one's up here and handy. The Neon Pam. You'll probably get a sense as I go through these decks that a lot of what puts me in a good mood is bright colors. And this one's pretty bright. Just love it. You know, love Rider Waite. You know, it's my OG. But the colors in this are just so much fun. And this glows under black light as well. So that's kind of a cool thing. So yeah, what's not to love about that? Those colors have just always put me in a good mood. So, next, something a bit different. Well, actually, here, let's do this one. I just got this one recently. I'm lining myself up here a little bit. Pulp Tarot. You know, I love the art. I love that box. I think that's just so clever, the way they've made it look like a book. And then the cards themselves are just fun. Chuck you over there. Right. So, Swords, Hermit. You know, these old trashy books that we used to buy, and probably still buy, probably hanging around book sales by the gazillion. The art in this is just so much fun. There's one in here, I'm not going to go digging for it, but, you know, as soon as you see it, you go, I remember that old Coca-Cola advert. Yeah, look at that. Love it. Oh, there it is. Didn't even have to go looking for it. There it is. So, yeah, again, that's just, but it's readable. There's no point, I won't consider a good mood deck if I can't read with it. You know, it's just kind of, yeah, it might be cute, it might be fun, it might be pretty, whatever, but if it's not readable, it just isn't going to get used. And where's the good mood in that? So, anyway, so yeah, that one. As you can see, I'm trying not to hang about too much, because, you know, I mean, most of these decks, you know, everybody's probably fairly familiar with. So it's not like you need to see them in any great detail, and you can probably see them elsewhere. Okay, let's just go back to straight colorful. Yeah, that's the theme. Did I say colorful? This is the Mondo Rondo, and it's a majors only, but love it. I mean, look at those backs. Aren't they beautiful? I just love that. So pretty. I don't know if it's coming up, but it's a real sort of pinky purpley color. Really lovely. Oh, I see. That's the extra cards. There we go. That confused me because, again, this one probably usually sits out. Very simple line art. Cute little cartoony characters. Solidy colors. And look at that smile. Who's not going to fall in love with that charioteer? So, fun, fun, fun. I mean, even the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're all looking so cute. Moon, El Sol. Love it. There you go. Color. Color makes me happy, clearly. Magic Tarot, in the same vein. All tarots at the moment. And you know, as I was doing this, I was thinking, Judy, you're picking out nothing but tarots. Oh, I took it straight out of the box without showing you. Ooh, come back. Magic Tarot. This is a Fournier little deck. Very inexpensive. Very cute. Smallish. You know, smaller than ordinary tarot size. Again, cute backs. Very much in line with the other Spanish deck. You know, cartoony artwork. I love that. I love the udder on the Queen as well. That's cute. A little ghosty looking in on that. Colorful, colorful, cute, but readable. Absolutely readable. I've had some really good reads with this. I'm very happy with this. It's one of these ones that I bought because I thought it was cute, and I thought, yeah, I'll get it. It'll be cute, and I'll put it aside, you know, because I'll never be able to read with it. In actual fact, it's fine. I love it. I like that yellow as well. I really like yellow. So, happy with that. Can't get them back together again. I'm going to have fun cleaning all of this crap up. And wherever then. Oh, let's go something very different. And this is not the color in this one because I've done it again. I keep taking the covers off before I show you. Le Tarot des Femmes Érotiques. Very, very nice. Old Victorian erotic photographs. I mean, yep, nudity warning. I should have probably, mind you, I mean, there was a fair bit of nudity in some of that ridiculous stuff I was just showing you. But this is serious nudity warning. But, I mean, really, you know, it's hardly what you'd call erotic. Okay, that might be slightly more seductive, but then most of it's just cute. They're just absolutely cute. I see these cards, and it just reminds me of, like, I don't know, just a sleepover with your besties, you know, or a sorority house. Just all getting drunk and dancing around being silly. I think of these cards as my girls, you know, and I love them. I absolutely love them. And this deck just puts me in such a good mood because, you know, they're like all my lovely crazy friends, you know, and the antics that we get up to and the hangovers we would have the next day, all that kind of business. Anyway, that's it. That's enough boobage. We'll put those away for now. Right. Oh, one last, no, I tell a lie, two last tarots. I'm doing it again. This bag, this is really heavy material, this bag. And I sound like I'm complaining, which is silly because I picked it. I made the bag, but it is very, very stiff. And this is the Pointner tarot, sometimes called the Piatnik tarot because of the maker. But it is actually Pointner, although you have to look for it. And again, color, and slightly slippery. Surprise. Right, let's try and get these. There we go. Really thick cardstock, but, you know, I don't riffle shuffle, so it makes no difference to me whatsoever. The only thing I don't like in the way of cardstock is that horrible sticky stuff where you can't separate the cards. But this, I mean, the artwork is just terrific. Colorful, lively, crazy. Can't get enough of this one. Really like this. So, yep, this is another good mood deck. I like using this one. Ooh, a bit grim that one, but there we go. This is sword. What do you expect? There we go. Oh, Le Monde, very, very pinky. Anyway, enough. You get the idea. Judy likes color. Right. And then this, I think this is the last of the tarots. Done it again. There you go. It's the box. Sorry. Il Meneghello. This is a good mood deck. I mean, I love the artwork. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the cardstock is amazing. It's like, it's sort of smooth on the picture side, but the back is kind of slightly ridged. Can you hear that? A little bit of tarot card ASMR going for you there. And when you shuffle it, it makes the most wonderful shushing noise. I don't think I'm not going to try and do it. Besides, I'll probably end up dropping them everywhere because they are slightly awkward to shuffle, but who cares? But this is a good mood deck because it just puts me in such a good mood that I have this deck. The very fact that I possess this deck and I can take it out and look at the beautiful images and feel it and work with it is that just always makes me very, very happy. And for me, that makes this a good mood deck. So yeah, lovely. Right. Sorry if people think I'm rushing, but otherwise I have a tendency to ramble, and then I get nervous, and then I start to stammer, and then it all goes to pot, so we don't want to do that. So yeah, I was saying they're all tarots. Oh, crap, I forgot one of my most important ones. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's just over here. Because this is my absolute bestest friend deck at the moment. Oh, sorry. Cover your ears, Morgan's Tarot. You didn't hear that. I'm going to try and get myself back in position again. And that is the Outgrow Yourself Oracle and Tarot. I cannot explain how much this deck is speaking to me personally. You know, I don't care, you know, you can all have this deck and you can all have whatever relationship you want with it, but this deck is talking to me. Oop, flip, it's gone shy. And that, I've just been having the most amazing relationship with this deck. I've only had it a couple of months, maybe 3 months now, can't quite remember. And it's just, I can't explain the connection I have with this deck, but I adore it, absolutely adore it. This is mine. I don't know that I'd read for other people with it. I might. Outgrow Yourself. There you go. The Emperor. Yeah. I love it. So yeah, how could I forget that? Well, I didn't forget it. It's just that it sits right next to where I always sit. And while I brought all the other cards out and put them in a pile, I wasn't about to move this one away from where I sit. So then, of course, I forgot it, didn't I? Sorry. Right. So, point I was trying to make is that it's all tarots. And I thought, what? I've got no good mood oracle decks? And I went through the whole collection and I thought, well, I've got oracle decks that I really like, you know, love, and, you know, the artwork's amazing and I love working with them, but nothing that really falls into the good mood category. And the only one that sort of does, well, very much does, is this Crazy Sexy Love Notes. And, you know, again, it's one of those what's not to love, you know, pretty colors. You know, okay, some childish graphics, but, you know, cute. I can live with that. You know, it's got color. I'm happy. Monarch butterflies. You know, perfect. Bunnies. Wonderful. Oh, you know, little moo cows. Terrific. Dandelions. It's lovely. But as an oracle deck goes, it's an affirmation deck. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, I can oracle with it, I can divine with it, you know, maybe answer questions and stuff like that, but basically at its heart, it's an affirmation deck. And an oracle deck for me has to have an edge. It has to be able to tackle issues. It has to be able to say, you're full of shit. It has to be able to say, that's a terrible idea, it's all going to go wrong. You know, or it's not what you think it is. You know, negative stuff. And there is, then she gets, well, that's not negative, it's just, you know, reconsider your commitments. You know, this is just a nice, happy, clappy deck. So, well, it is a good mood oracle. It's not one I use very often, and it's not one I really use as an oracle. So, kind of cheating on that one. And then, of course, I've got all sorts of other, you know, Kippers and Lenormands and Zigoiners and just weird and wonderful European fortune-telling decks and just crazy stuff. I thought, there's nothing in there that's feel-good. And really, no, to be fair, the only one, and already I'm starting to undo it, is I have one Lenormand. This was not my first one, but it quickly became my favorite one. This is one of the Paris de Bono ones. This is the black and white drawing. And you can see it's probably the only one that shows any sign of use, because I use this one a lot. And I think the reason this one is a good mood Lenormand for me is because I feel comfortable using this one. I'm not 100% comfortable with Lenormand at all. I can do it. I get the principles. I don't feel confident. I don't feel at ease. It doesn't really flow all that smoothly for me. But for some reason, this deck, I've always, I don't know, I connect with this deck better than any of the others. And, you know, I mean, the artwork's, you know, if you like it, you like it. It's not great. The color's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if it comes out in the video, but the background is a sort of very gray, washed out, lavendery sort of color. And I only noticed when I dug it out the other day that it's starting to sort of yellow around the edges, because I've had this now for, I don't know, maybe 10 years. I don't know, is there a date on it? No, I don't know. 9 or 10 years now, I think. Yeah. But this puts me in a good mood because I feel comfortable. This is the one Lenormand deck I feel comfortable with. And it's sort of like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah. So, that's it. That really is it. That is all my good mood decks. I mean, I've got stacks of beautiful decks, you know, that I just love to look at. But they don't necessarily put me in a good mood. So, you know, they didn't make the cut for this video. I'm just looking around, make sure I haven't completely forgotten some poor little deck somewhere. No, I think that's it. I'm looking at a bomb site around me now. Okay, I'm done. I've done it, finally. It's taken me weeks and weeks to get coordinated for this, and I've only just barely got light for it. So I hope this was viewable. I'll try and fix it in the editing if I can. 16 minutes. Time to go. Love you all. Take care. Bye.